And thanks so much for joining us tonight on News Channel 11 at 5:30 now. I'm Josh Smith.
And I'm Sarah Diamond. Tennessee's U.S. Senate race took another tone over the weekend.
It sure did. Republican Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn and Democrat Phil Bredesen have a week to go to influence voters. Over the past couple of days, State Capitol Newsroom reporter Chris Bungard saw a small protest coupled with a call to turn down the rhetoric.
Former Nashville Mayor Phil Bredesen on Saturday focused on bringing the NFL and NHL to Tennessee.
I never had the faintest idea that probably the thing I'd be best remembered for during my time as mayor was these two sports teams.
Both campaigns in the state's U.S. Senate race used weekend Halloween themes to draw voters. Not voting can be scary, said those supporting Bredesen at his Saturday event. Perceived alignment with Hillary Clinton or Chuck Schumer was a message Sunday from Republicans for Marsha Blackburn, but then this happened.
Extremist Republican Party!
A handful of protesters interrupted state GOP party chair Scott Golden at Sunday's Blackburn event in Nashville. The shouts continued as Blackburn addressed the Pittsburgh synagogue shooting victims.
A moment of silence. Marsha Blackburn!
The shouts seemed to play into a nationwide Republican theme of mob mentality that began with the Brett Kavanaugh protests.
I have never in my life heard of people interrupting a moment of silence.
The Bredesen camp quickly said the protesters had nothing to do with its campaign. On Saturday, the candidate addressed the Pittsburgh shootings, hoping rhetoric can be turned down on all sides.
I hope we can do that. It just encourages crazy people to act in a crazy fashion.
Reporting from Nashville, Chris Bungard.
Nashville police say 2 of the protesters were charged with disrupting Blackburn's event. 5 others were also removed from the event by police and private security. Tonight, the Justice Department says it will spend nearly $1 million to study how hate crimes are impacting communities across the country.
And the announcement comes just a couple of days after police said a gunman killed 11 people at a Pittsburgh synagogue. Mark Meredith is in Washington with a closer look at how the government is now pushing back against hate.
The Justice Department says communities nationwide need help identifying, combating, and preventing hate crimes. Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein says the department has created a new website dedicated to fighting hate crimes.
Law enforcement officers, prosecutors, members of the public can readily find information on our website about resources to prevent and prosecute hate crimes.
The new website has been under development for months, and it launches following a week where hate crimes rose to the top of the news. Mail bombs, grocery store shootings, and finally, Saturday's mass murder at a Pittsburgh synagogue. Senator Kamala Harris.
It was fueled by hate, and there's no room for that in our country.
Groups who monitor hate crimes say if it seems like there have been more of them, it's not your imagination. The Anti-Defamation League says it saw a 57% increase in the number of anti-Semitic attacks within the last year. Daron Ezekson is a director with the Anti-Defamation League. He says Americans who see hate speech online or in person have a duty to speak up.
If you see something, say something. That's certainly true in a physical sense out in the world when we talk about security. It's true of online hate as well.
The ADL says it's hoping to prevent future hate crimes by working with schools nationwide and showing kids how to embrace racial, social, and religious differences. In Washington, I'm Mark Meredith.